Hey guys, it's GoldenSteelTV here. Today we're gonna show you the new school that I just finished building. But first, we got a few things that I'm gonna show you. And we could talk about lots of other things that we can discuss that happened lately. Alright, you see that there's this painting right here. It's a mural of the history of video games from 1981 when Donkey Kong was released to 1991 when Street Fighter was released and 2009 when Minecraft first came out. What do you think of the mural? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll add more graffiti and murals to the city to reflect on urban life. So yeah, that's to make the city look cool to you. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about in sports, but anyway, here the stage right here is for the Woodstock 50th anniversary tribute concert that we're having here in the baseball field. The loudspeakers are on top of these towers, and we got the stage here. Yeah, this is literally the only time the baseball stadium has ever filled up. I'll explain why in a bit. Alright, Woodstock 50th Anniversary Tribute Festival. Yeah, to pay tribute to 50 years since Woodstock. I would honestly love to go back if I were to have a time machine. I would see artists like Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Janis Joplin, Jefferson Airplane, and lots of other artists perform at that year's festival in 1969. Yeah, unfortunately some have passed away already, but others are still going strong. Alright, we're about to show you the school that's right there, as you can see. Alright, we're about to show you that right now. Alright, this path leads to the school, so when kids get off the train at the nearby station, they can follow this path and get to school. So this is done on purpose for that reason. Okay. Alright, here's the school. Alright. We got the sign saying Dreary Meadows High School, home of the Aztecs. And we got the flags right here. The flags of America, Mexico, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Japan, Sweden, Switzerland, Ireland, Australia, and Brazil. If you're watching from either of these countries, I hope you feel honored to be watching this video. Alright. And this is Dreary Meadows High School. The name Dreary Meadows comes from the school from the show I used to watch back then. It was a show on cable called Jacob Tutu, which was actually my favorite show to watch back in the day when I was a huge Kibo fan. So I threw in that name just to pay tribute to my childhood. And the Aztec name pays tribute to the Latino community that's in America, similar to how the Boston Celtics name pays tribute to the Irish community in America. and how the Minnesota Vikings name pays tribute to the Scandinavian community in Minnesota. Anyway, we're gonna go inside the school and take a tour right here. This is the principal's office. We got the chairs, tables, and the lobby right here. Okay. This is the detention room. The flags are the only interesting thing that kids that are in detention can see from the outside world. And we got Spanish class right here. This is typical of what the classroom looks like in this school. There's a lot looking like this and many other rooms. This is the French room. Alright. And this is the Chinese room. And this is German. Some tables are looking strange because the rest of the classrooms don't have tables that look like this. It's because they just don't work. So I decided to put the wood blocks. Alright, this is the English room. Okay. And this English room overlooks the forest that's right there, and a small lake. And we got the English class. The name Mr. Brown pays tribute to the English teacher that I had back in sophomore year. And this is the history room. And Mr. White's room. Just to let you know, there will be names of some of my former teachers and my friends' teachers thrown in the video and in the school. So expect to see the name of your former teacher in this video. So yeah, this is Mr. Volk's room. It's empty, so I gotta put everything up. Okay. So the names of teachers that are being thrown in are faithful to the former teachers that I used to have in high school. Right. Alright, this is the math room. And we got Miss Miller's room. Okay. Across from here is the chemistry room. We got the brewing stands to make it look like a science room. Because like the lab tests and the lab tables that are in the chemistry classroom, the brewing stands use the chemicals, and they require potion bottles in order to be brewed. Alright, this is but the biology room. Okay. Alright. This is the cafeteria. Alright, it looks big. So, a bunch of people can fit in here if they want to eat. Okay, we got the chest, the furnaces, and the smokers. that are being used to make food. And this is the gym, the boys' bathroom. We got the toilet and the sink. No smoking, no vaping, no drooling. Same rules apply for the girls' bathroom over there, which looks exactly the same as the boys' bathroom. Okay, we got the girls' locker room for gym. And the boys' locker room for gym, too. And we got the gym. We got the basketball court. Go Aztecs. Not only is it a cool name, but I threw in that name, like I said, to pay tribute to the Latino community that's in America and to pay tribute to their history. Like when the Aztec civilization used to exist. But then one guy who was a Spanish conquistador, Hernan Cortez, decided to kill it off to take over Mexico. So that's basically the history behind the Aztec name. Alright, we already showed you the gym, so yeah. This is the music room. And we got some instruments in here. It's the sound of a bass drum. Okay, this is the video room. And we got the dispensers that are being used as video cameras. We got the shop room with the stuff. That's the cutter and the smith table. And we got the art room. The painting right there is the Street Fighter game from 1991. And this is the library. It's small, but well, I decided to put it over here because why not? Here's the dance studio. It's empty, unlike many other classrooms. But it's supposed to look like this for a reason. Alright, we're heading to the auditorium. Alright. Alright, this is what the stage looks like. With the drum set, the guitars, and the keyboard. What do you think of the auditorium? Doesn't it look great? Alright, we're gonna show you the balcony right now. I'll name this auditorium after a famous actor that's still alive or has passed away to honor them. Alright, now showing Our American Cousin, which was actually the play that Abraham Lincoln watched at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. when he was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth in 1865. I threw it in here just to make a humorous historical reference. It could be cruel or humorous depending on what you think. So let me know if it's cruel or humorous in the comment section below. This is the tunnel right here. It's actually inspired by the airport tunnel that's in O'Hare Airport in Chicago, of the tunnel at the Terminal 1 building that stretches from the main Terminal 1 building and leads to another Terminal 1 building. So I got inspired by that to build that tunnel that leads to the auditorium. Anyway, here's the swimming pool We got the boys' locker room right here. And we got the shulker that's being used as a locker. We got the lights and on the ceiling, and we got the showers. Same design goes for the girls' locker room. Alright. Now to the fun part, the swimming pool. We got the benches right here. I didn't want to make it luxurious, but I didn't want the high school pool to look dull as the real life high school pool, so I had to put up the white walls and the white ceiling with these beautiful lights. So yeah, it looks luxurious and grand and fancy, despite unlike the typical American high school swimming pool that you've seen. Alright, here's the diving board. We got the lights that are at the bottom of the pool underwater. Okay. And we got the shallow side, and the deep side. So the diving board here is used for anyone that wants to dive into the pool, so I threw it in there. Alright, that's all I could show you about the school. So yeah, that's the high school tour. There have been lots of things going on in real life. So, yeah. I'll explain a few because there's not much time left in this video. And that I've taken a lot of time with the amount of blabbering I did when I took the high school tour. Okay. We got the soccer stadium. It will actually be converted into a football stadium because, just to let you know, football is coming back before you know it. So, be aware that it's coming back. College football is coming back. The NFL is coming back, so be prepared. Okay, we got the arena. The only update to it is that it's already converted into a basketball court. We got the arena sponsors right here, such as Gatorade, Nike, Chick-fil-A, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Gillette, and Southwest Airlines. Originally, Bud Light was the sponsor, but because my viewers are kids out of high school and college, I had to not promote alcohol to kids because it's a no-no for when I have viewers that are kids from high school and college. So I had to replace it with Chick-fil-A. So it's a family-friendly sponsor. Because I want to appeal to my audience that are teenagers and young men that are still in high school and college. Okay, back to the Woodstock Festival. Okay, we got the seats right here, and the space right here for the mosh pit and the crowd surfing thing. That's typical of these rock music festivals. This is literally the only time that the baseball stadium is actually filled up. The reason it's always never filled up, the reason why it always sits empty, as you've seen from my previous Minecraft videos, is because, well, nobody cares about baseball anymore these days. The only time we ever truly cared about baseball was when the Chicago Cubs won the World Series in 2016. Sports like basketball, football, and soccer are much more popular around the world, and they got some big names that are known throughout the globe, like Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Peyton Manning, and you name it. So, there's lots of big names from these sports to name. So, I drew it in here because a bunch of people know who they are. Even in sports where they don't care about sports, they still know their names. And even in the poorest countries in the world, they still recognize who they are. Alright, we got the pyrotechnics. A typical of the live concerts. So it's very typical of these concerts to have pyrotechnics, so I threw them in here because why not? Alright, we're about to go home. Alright. I didn't get to talk about what's been going on in real life, but I promise that I'll do it next time in my next Minecraft video. This is my new cat, Carson. Look at how cute he is. He's an orange cat. He's pretty nice. Oh no. Oh no. Someone pushed him out of the house. Okay. We're getting him back inside. He's now safe and sound and warm inside of my house. So, he's finally getting the warmth of my house. We got the armor stand with the dragon head and the iron armor, just to make the house look cool and to make my house cool to visit. And to aesthetically make my house look cool. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.